Okay, let's just dive right into this. We're talking about, seriously, the single biggest shift in search since Google was even a thing. AI is completely rewriting the playbook for SEO, and if you're not paying attention right now, you really risk becoming invisible online.
I mean, this is the question, right? It's on every marketer's mind. You spent years building your rankings, creating all this content, driving organic traffic, but what if all of that is about to just change?
In this slide, this is a pretty stark picture of the future. We are looking at a world where your #1 ranking might not even get you a single click. Why? Because AI is becoming this new middleman, right? It just delivers the answers directly to the user. This is the new reality, and we have to get ready for it.
So, how in the world do we do that? Well, we're going to break down 5 crucial strategies today. We'll look at this AI Search Quake, how to build authority that you just can't shake, how to optimize for AI, consumption, rethink your entire workflow, and finally, figure out your new North Star. This is your playbook for this new era.
First up, let's talk about this massive shift, what we're calling the AI Search Quake. It sounds pretty intimidating, I know. But here's the thing about every major shakeup we've ever seen in search history. They create huge opportunities for the people who adapt.
And that's the key, right? We've seen this movie before with updates like Panda, Penguin, and RankBrain. Every single time, people were saying the sky was falling, but the folks who understood the change and just rolled with it, they didn't just survive, they absolutely thrived. This is no different.
So how do we adapt to this AI Search Quake? Well, the very first step is to build unshakable authority. In this new landscape, the old game of just targeting keywords, it's over. Now you have to actually prove you're a genuine expert.
This slide pretty much sums up the entire shift. We used to be obsessed with keyword density, remember that? But now, it is all about topical authority. And it makes sense if you think about it. A page that's a true expert on a topic is naturally going to use a wide range of related terms, not just repeat the same keyword 100 times. And that's exactly what AI is looking for.
This analogy is just perfect. Imagine you're in a meeting and someone's just dropping buzzwords without any real substance. You can spot it a mile away, can't you? Well, AI is getting just as good at sniffing that out. It's looking for real, demonstrated expertise, and it rewards depth.
So how do you actually build this authority? First, create deep pillar pages that connect to all your related subtopics. Go deep. Second, use semantic variety. Weave in related people, brands, concepts. Third, show your work. Add author bios, case studies, credentials. And fourth, earn those brand mentions on other trusted places like podcasts and blogs. AI looks at all of this to decide if you're the real deal.
Okay, our next strategy. This one requires a complete rethinking of our goals. We have been trained for years to chase clicks, but in the AI world, the new prize is to be the source. We want to be the one quoted directly in the AI's answer, even if that doesn't lead to a click.
And this is the big pushback I hear all the time. AI isn't driving traffic, so why should I even care? People look at their analytics, they see almost zero traffic from AI platforms, and they just dismiss it. But they are totally missing the real story.
This slide tells such a fascinating story. Look at this. While AI-driven traffic is still a tiny fraction of the whole, the revenue it generates is actually pretty significant. So why the disconnect? Well, it's because the people using AI for research are often at the bottom of the funnel. They've already done their homework, they know what they want, and they are ready to buy.
So, how do you get quoted? Simple. First, write like you're answering a direct question. Second, structure your content for scanners. If a human can skim it easily, an AI can summarize it. And third, target those people also ask boxes in Google. Every single one of those is a golden opportunity to earn a citation.
Okay, so now that we know what AI is looking for, let's talk about how to actually give it to them. This means we've got to overhaul our entire workflow and shift from traditional SEO to what we're now calling AEO, or AI Engine Optimization. It's all about feeding the machines exactly what they need to see you as an authority.
This library analogy just makes so much sense. If your content is a disorganized mess, just piles of pages everywhere, AI isn't going to bother trying to sort it out. It'll just move on to your competitor, who took the time to create something clean and structured. And just like that, you've lost.
This slide here lays out the new rules of the game. Where old school SEO obsessed over links, AEO is all about citations. Where old SEO valued just being thorough, the new model is all about clean structure and formatting.
And maybe most importantly, AI is now analyzing sentiment. It's not just about what people are saying about you, but how they're saying it.
So where is AI getting its information? As you can see from this chart, the answer is overwhelmingly blogs. Yeah, mainstream news, industry sites, LinkedIn, they're all in the mix, but blogs are just dominating. The takeaway here is crystal clear. If you stopped blogging because you thought traffic was declining, you need to start again, right now. It is the primary food source for AI.
And that brings us to our final strategy. We need a new North Star. The old metrics we all use to measure success are becoming less and less relevant. It's time to redefine what winning actually looks like in the age of AI.
It's really time to let go of our old metrics. Stop obsessing over your organic ranking for one specific keyword. The new KPI is AI citations and visibility. Are you being mentioned in AI summaries? And instead of just tracking keyword traffic, start tracking the actual revenue generated from these AI channels. That's the metric that really matters now.
So how do we train the AI? I love this analogy. Think of it like teaching a parrot to speak. You have to be consistent, clear, and a little bit repetitive. Use the same key phrases and frameworks across all your content. Over time, the AI, the parrot, will learn to associate those ideas with your brand, and it will start to repeat them back in its summaries.
So here's your new workflow. First, start tracking AI visibility and citations in your reports. Add it as a column. Second, actively test your content. Literally, copy and paste it into an AI tool and ask for a summary. If it gets it wrong, your content isn't clear enough. And third, build those recognizable patterns, unique phrases and frameworks that train the AI to know that you are the expert on that topic.
And this is the question I really want to leave you with. It reframes everything. You are no longer just publishing content. You are actively training an artificial intelligence about who you are and what you stand for. So, what are you teaching it?
And make no mistake, the AI is always learning. And if it's not learning from you, you can bet it's learning from your competition. So the only question left is, what are you going to do about it? The time to start training the AI is right now.